Check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let me make sure that mic is right before I start talking like I do sometimes. Everyone's like, hey man, the mic ain't on, smart guy. And I'm like, really? I'm like, yes it is. I'm like, no it's not. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. My love, I forgot my water. Thank you. Doing damage glass if you can find. I don't know where it is. How can I not know where my doing damage mug is? Shout out to everyone here on the live. I'm feeling absolutely beautiful. You know why? Because I love Phantom, and Phantom's pumping to the upside. I'm drunk off gains right now. It's what happens when you wake up drunk off gains. You just don't know what to do with yourself. You wake up, you're like, wow, what is this life? What do I do? What an amazing time. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, taking a bit of a dump now. Let's see what's happening with Bitcoin. That's what you come here. I don't want to waste your time right off the bat. Shout out to all the lifers who came into the live stream today. Thank you so much for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. As we get into brass tacks, we're one of the most accurate groups in crypto. If you joined the screen share last night, we talked about a coin that I'm going to mention right now later on in the stream. I think it's the hottest coin that just came out. So if you want to know what the hottest coin that just came out is, you may want to stay till the end of the stream because we're going to give it to you. So stay tuned for that. You're here with the Crypto Lifer, the most energetic, adrenaline-rushing show here on cryptocurrency. We're not just some nerd here. Blah, 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 blah. We're not like all these other guys. We pump it, we push it, we keep it moving. We keep a positive spirit every single day here, and we move at the speed of light, and we have the highest frequency online. I'm telling you right now, the highest frequency online in the universe. Hands down. How do we do that? How do we achieve that? We know that we create our reality. We know that we push forward every single day. And then we know we are here in the charts every single day for you. So let's get into Bitcoin and get it going. I'm a crypto trader by lifetime. That's what I do for a living. And I'm a YouTuber. So those are my two forms of income, crypto trading and YouTube and education. So let's take a look at what's happening here for Bitcoin. Usually when they come down for, where's my doing damage mug? In the washing machine? Yeah. In the washing machine. It's in the washing machine. Shout out to the Crypto Lifer mug. Look at me, I come down hard on my wife. See? Where's my mug? Where's my mug, wife? Oh, man. Us Aries, man, we're tough. We're tough. Anyone ever know? Is anyone here an Aries? Put a 333 if you're an Aries in the comment section. Put a 3 if you know an Aries. Put a 3 if you've dealt with an Aries and you know how hard-headed and crazy we are. Shout out to my Aries crew, though. Shout out to my Aries crew, man. Ain't nothing better than an Aries, I'll tell you that. We know how to rock it. We know how to do them. Most energetic sign in the game. The first sign is Aries. The number one sign. We lead. The number one leading sign. I drink lemon water every single day. Cleansing the soul, cleansing the mind, cleansing the spirit. Keeping it moving every single day. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you for calling yourself Crypto Lifers and jumping on into the live. Thank you for being here and being part of the live stream. Okay, so we're taking a look at here at Bitcoin on my screen, and we can see that it's falling down to the downside here, forming a falling wedge with a 68% chance of a break to the upside. Another little thing that I do here is not keep random white bars, random places with scribbles. I keep it actually pretty clean. Not sure what I'm doing there. It probably was a projection I had. It possibly had a double top. No, but this 1 hour did want to reset, get super low, and when the stochastics get low and we form a flag, pennant, or bull rectangle, it's highly likely we break up to the upside. So here's my measured move kind of waiting for me. I had it hidden over there. Swing to swing. That's the first measured move. Then I even have a long move too. Look at this pole. I had it waiting for us. We swing that on here. That's the next measured move. You give it the right angle, kind of you find that angle and it hits it. $63,000 Bitcoin. Now, I did this 2 weeks, 4 or 5 days ago, and I said $55,000 Bitcoin. Remember, we were just drawing pennants and showing you where we were going to go. I drew this one here. This is a falling wedge right here. The target was right there, 52,800. We hit that so everything just keeps hitting its measured move. And so I just play the measured move as if it's going to happen. If it doesn't, I get stopped out. If you play the percentages that they go 68% of the time, then there's a 68% chance that you win the trade. Over 10,000 trades, you won 6,800 of them. You know how rich you'd be if you won 6,800 of your 10,000 trades? Because that compounding nature would overtake the 3,200 you didn't win. You wouldn't even think about it. And once you get to 100,000 trades and you've made 68,000 of them, and that's why a 68% win rate can really grind away if you stay in the game. If you don't trade for a living, then you can't win the percentages. So you can jump in and jump out and make some gains. But the guy that stays a trader, the guy that keeps trading, is the man who will get paid the most out of anyone else, literally in the world, in my humble opinion. And that's why traders are the richest people in the world. Look at Mike Novogratz. Look at the hedge fund owners, the richest people in the world. So I said, why should I be in any profession? I should be in the profession with the highest possibilities. That's trading. That's trading. Every other job kind of, we're going to give you a salary, we're going to shake your hand, you're going to make this much. And then you're kind of done. And that's it. And you could get a raise and stuff, but then you can see even what your boss, you could be making 120 grand and see the guy that's been there 10 years is making 400. And you're like, okay, 20 more years of my life and I'm going to make 400 grand. What if you you could have put 100 grand into Bitcoin 18 months ago. Not financial advice, but that's when it was at like, 8,000, 7,000. How much money would you have now? You'd easily, in less than 2 years, you'd have $400,000. So people that don't understand cryptocurrency or they don't want to take a shot, they're going to miss out. And they're going to watch people like me and you fly to the moon, and it's not our fault that they don't want to hear it. There's nothing we can do to get them. I've tried so hard to bring people, you can bring a horse to water, but you cannot force him to drink. True statement. So let's take a look at what's happening for Bitcoin now. So they came down for liquidity. Whenever they come down for liquidity, it means they're trying to pump, right? So in my opinion, that was the perfect buy zone right there at 53,379. I thought it was going to be 53,750. I didn't think they'd get that greedy, but they did. And then they brought us right back into the pattern, which is pretty crazy. Interesting. And now we're kind of sitting here at 53,800. Absolutely beautiful. I said I would love to see if we touch this. Again, my macro idea when we were on our live stream together, we had an awesome private live stream. Join the Patreon once a week, every single Wednesday. We have a meeting of the minds. It's about 3 hours long, between 6 to 8:30, something like that. We had some technical difficulties at the beginning, but it all worked out. And amazing. We go over so many coins. We have a Q&A at the end. People jump in and ask questions. I find it an absolute blast. Actually, let me post the link to it right now. I have the link to it. If you missed it last night, I have the link to it right now. It's going to give you all the coins that we go over. A few things did pop that we went over last night. They popped. But it is what it is, and it happens. Sad that happens, right? Because, I want people to see it. If you miss it, you watch it. But you get so much learning, too, because you can backtest what we talked about, see how it happened, and then replay it. Backtesting is how you're going to become a very good trader. You need to backtest at all times, okay? I'm telling you right now, backtesting is going to be the key to everything you do, in my humble opinion. It's what will make you the best trader possible. If you don't want to put the work in the charts, then it's just not. It's going to be harder to present itself to you. Shout out to my 14,000 subs, man. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Amazing. So here's the weekly screen share. Let me grab that link real quick. Okay. It's 2 hours long. They're long. They're downloads, but we go over a lot. We go over a lot in there. Awesome, man. I got some people that want to jump on in and be video editors. I think I got 3 or 4 people that want to jump on into the team. Amazing. So, awesome. Did it not go up, man? I'm going to have to take care of that tomorrow. The weekly screen shares are a pain. If they don't upload in time or 2-hour-long uploads, YouTube kind of can sometimes either mess them up or sometimes they take too long. It's kind of crazy. I'll have to get into that at the end of the stream. Okay, so BTC. What do I see happening? Well, I love to long whenever my 15-minute gets low and whenever the 1 hour gets low. So the 15-minute was low here. Kind of did this flip up. We got a push out. Coming back down. 15 minutes extending itself. All right? But it's got room, and that's just enough room, really, for the 15-minute to close. So I put alerts down here on the 15-minute. And when the 15-minute hits its bottom area, if it's locked in with the 1 hour, that's when I go in. Again, not financial advice. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor or an investment advisor. I'm not looking for clients. Someone ever called you asking if you were my client? It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I don't want clients. I don't need a client. I am a teacher, and you could be a student, and that's it. You could jump into my trading room where we have a bunch of students and everybody learning how to become amazing traders. You can look at my own charts, things that I'm posting, ideas that I'm thinking about, and then all of us together learn how to chart. If you want to jump into my Patreon, if you're new and you're just watching, the algorithm brought you here. Congratulations. You met it, you're doing the right thing. We have a world trading group, which is free. Jump on in there, get acclimated, become a lifer. We then have the Ultimate 99 group where we all talk and post charts and go over things together. We have the VIP charts and ideas where other people post their ideas, and anyone who's really, really good at charting posts their ideas, okay? No comments in this idea. I'm sorry, I'm going to delete all the comments. No comments for the group, everybody. No comments in here, please. I want it clean. Very clean like this. Let me show you. And it's just new people that I haven't told, so they don't know there's no comments in there. It's not their fault. The group's just growing fast, and, you know, I'm learning how to kind of keep it the way we need it. But anyway, yeah. And there I am commenting in the group like a fool, because I probably didn't even realize, you know. But he made a really good comment, right? VIP charts and ideas. Yeah, delete. If you want to say Gala's dropping, you can throw that in the 99 group. That's where we kind of talk chop, okay? Now, then we also have the learning library, where beginners and experts hang out together, post charts, and learn their charting skills. This is really where you grow. That's a petri dish for people that just turn into amazing traders, right? So, funny, but Bitcoin on the 1 hour looks very good to me. Highly likely, maybe it will come down one more time, but highly likely to get a bit of a push to the upside. And anything is possible. It could dump on a Bart Simpson right back down to here. And again, levels to watch are 52,750. And then the next level I'm going to watch here is 51,000, 52,000. So we'll watch those two levels. If it breaks those two, you never know. Anything is possible. Are we going into a bear market down to 10K? Highly unlikely, but I'll be honest. I tell myself I don't know. Anything is possible for Bitcoin, and I never lock myself into an idea. Like it never has to be something. I'm never like, oh, it has to be this. I don't do that. I keep myself very open-minded. This is a bull pennant that does break up. 68% of the time, it did break out of the bull pennant already. So, I mean, I'm seeing things that I've seen many, many times hit their measured move. Coming down for the retest on the daily. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. So if this comes down and resets and we do a retest, that would be beautiful. I don't want to see us break back into the pattern. I'd like to see this hold. So we're watching this level very closely. This top trend line and this green level here at 52,000, right? That doesn't hold, then we'll probably come back down and we'll have to look at some other levels. The daily is overbought. So that's been on my radar a little bit. We either need a double top with some huge momentum, like so, and get a push out. So when the daily does dump, we do something like that. Or we come down and we just go more in a sideways action and shows hidden bullishness and we blast to the upside. There's a little bit of hidden bullish divergence here too, because I could take this swing up to that swing up and this swing to this swing, and that's basically not even the same angle. Hidden bullish divergence tells us that we should highly likely continue to the upside. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you so much for the super chat. Look at that super chat coming on in. Let's take a look at that. Let's pop out the chat. Let's see what's going in the chat. Just wanted to get Bitcoin out the way, and I am active into the chat. Shout out to the 14,095 subs. Doing them. You guys are doing damage. Appreciate each and every one of you. On our way to 20K fast. We're going to eat through 20K. How fast can we get to 20K? I bet we can do it. I know we can do it. Moving the energy at the speed of light. Okay, 149 people watching, 69 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. It would do wonders for the channel, and you'd help someone else find this channel through the algorithm that would help them learn technical analysis. And what better way to help someone start their way in crypto trading than learning technical analysis? Because you could do anything you want, but jumping in raw dog without any protection is probably not the best idea, in my humble opinion. Especially if you're using money that you've worked hard for, that you don't want to throw around, okay? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. Like, you want to talk about life-changing wealth. You know what I'm saying? I put $3,600 into Cardano. I put $4,700 into Phantom. What is like $8,000? You know? The rest is history, man. That $8,000 is somewhere in the $150,000 range. Are you kidding me? And there's other guys that got bigger stories than that. But then I could sell that, pay my taxes after long-term capital gains, and then I can still use that to trade again in the next bull run. You know what I'm saying? And never mind the Bitcoin. You can make so much in this game if you focus your mind and change your. And it's funny because anyone that watched me on the live stream, I sat here and said, I love Phantom. I studied it. I researched it. I talked about why I liked it. We went over it numerous times. And then I projected my future ideas into Phantom. I said, I'm going to dollar cost average into it on the low. We caught the low at 17. We got the low at 20. We caught the low at 25. And bam, bam, bam. Phantom doing absolute damage. You know what I'm saying? Absolute damage. I call it damage. It's a cheese that I've made. I'm going to come out with the damage cheese. I really am. I know you guys don't believe me. I swear I'm going to come out with the Crypto Lifer damage cheese. It's going to be the best cheese ever. The Bitcoin hash rate is something you want to look at when Bitcoin starts to pump. SHIB up 23%. Phantom up 23%. Null's up 19%. GXS chain 18%. Juventus fan token, which we talk about on the live, the fan tokens on the weekly screen share, 15%. Bitcoin Cash SV, all the Bitcoin coins go up. Bitcoin Diamond, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Gold. Injective Protocol is up. Airweave is up. Cocos, BXQ, we talk about that on the low. Bake is up. We went over Bake and Burger yesterday, kind of looking at them. Limpo is up. Secret Network, I keep going over and talking about. Walton Chain, Smooth Love Potion up a little, 9% on the day. Singularity Net, ADA, AGI. Dude, that is huge. ADA AGI connection there. It's been under the radar for a while. That could actually do some serious damage. We're going to take a look at AGIX and see what's going on with that. But these are some of the big gainers that I'm seeing on my little secret portfolio here. Now we got to load it on BTC. Let's take a look at what I'm seeing here on Bitcoin. Write those names down of what I just talked about. So I put that alert when the 15-minute hit, right? So the 15 minutes getting low. And see how that alert worked? When we tap that line, ring-a-ring-a-ding. So now I take a look at Bitcoin. I'm like, okay, it's getting close. And look, see how it's going sideways and not down? Great sign. That's what we want. We want this slow bleed out as the 15-minute gets low. That hits the bottom trend line. And you can see when the 15-minute is bottom, that's the bottom of the channel. Bottom of the channel right there, low time. You'll see this over and over again. We projected this pattern before it happened over here with the replay tool. Whenever the 1 hour gets high, I start my projections. It's very, very simple. So check this out. I'm giving you guys like my this is like the tools of the trade right here, because I could die tomorrow. I truly believe that. I started my projection system. It's basically projection simulation with the stochastics RSI. So I would have done this right when the 1 hour got high. This is what I do for a living. And then I would have tracked it in position. Once it shows which way, I would have deleted the other one and moved on. You see what I'm saying? Delete. Now I already know what the pattern is. As it fills out my pattern, I'm ready to rock. Most people are still trying to find the pattern. They wake up in the morning or wherever they are in the world and they're like, okay, what do we got here? We actually know which pattern it should be, and if it plays out, then we know how the trade should be. Therefore, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I am 16 hours ahead of the trade. I already know the trade before the trade happens. I'm basically saying, okay, I need the Stokes. When I'm up here, I'm like, the Stokes need to come on low, and then I want to snatch bottom of the channel when I get bullish divergence. It's a pretty simple trading strategy. If I don't have bullish divergence, I don't take it. There's the bullish divergence. There was your bottom. Highly likely that wick was a bottom too. And again, not financial advice. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice, but it's highly likely and probable that Bitcoin pumps to the upside. If this happens, I will be 9 out of 10 of my trades on BTC. Okay? So I personally right now, longing BTC. Even longed a little bit there in the wickage. And to the target, which brings us to 63,000, and then we start dealing with the all-time high. So what's cool about this trade is this could be the trade. This could be the one that finally breaks the camel's back. This could be the trade that finally says, enough is enough. And honestly, what I like about this trade is I can hide below the previous target, the previous consolidative channel here, which was the previous, see that? That's a good sign for me. I like that. Also, bearish divergence, no, not really there on the 1 hour. Swing up to swing up. These both swing up. They kind of match pretty well. No bearish divvy really at the moment for Bitcoin. So this looks very nice to me. I'm personally, hold on. Yeah. Yep. So Bitcoin. I'm personally longing Bitcoin at the moment. Right now, I'm sticking to it at 50,000. Even right now at the very moment, 53,880. I like it. I like it right here where it's at. And so here's my call again for BTC based on the 15-minute or the setup that I'm looking at. Based on the 15-minute and the 1 hour. And anything is possible. I could easily get stopped out and Bitcoin could dump all the way to zero. Anything is possible. I'm not guaranteeing anything to anybody or even to myself. All I'm looking at is the probabilities are in my favor. I'm going to take them. If I take the probabilities that are in my favor, then there's a higher probability that I can do this for a living. That's simply how you have to look at this. Okay, so here we go. We're going to leave that alone. You can backtest me. Try me out. Make sure that I'm hitting it. Write this down. Say, Crypto Lifer. 11:50 a.m., whatever, 11 a.m., said blah, blah, blah about Bitcoin. His target was here, blah, 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 blah. And then you can take it from there and see what goes on. You know what I'm saying? But this is the idea there for BTC, okay? I got to smart trade it, dude. I'm a smart trader. I know how to smart trade on 3 commas. If you don't use 3 commas, let me kind of break it down for you. 3 commas is the greatest place to have all your portfolios connected to one place. It'll show you all your buys and sells, everything you're doing. You'll be able to make automated trades beautifully. Stop loss, ins and outs before the trade even begins. So look, I'm about to get into a trade. You could limit order here. Bam, bam. You could set your profits here. So you limit order in. You set your take profit based on the chart. So I will look at the chart and I'd be like, okay, I got a 6.5% stop loss. And then I'd be like, okay, and I got a target of 17.6. What I like to do is go a little below 16.5. And then I'd limit in, boom, boom, boom. And what happens is you create the trade. The stop loss and take profit are already created for you. So you mentally create the trade on the chart. Then you input the numbers into 3 commas, and that's it. And then you trade like a bot. That is bot trading, and I trade just like a bot. The numbers have to equal out. And as long as you're bot trading and doing it like that, you can't beat it. Shout out to the cryptocurrency people out here. We're going over Bitcoin. We're talking about Phantom, altcoins. Let's get those keywords pumping. How's everybody doing in the chat? Let's take a look at the chat. I've been rolling around here. Let me find the chat. Where are you, chat? Shout out to everyone here on the chat. Let me do a bit of a roll call. I used to do roll call. I don't know if y'all remember that, but boom. Phantom looking spicy. Better than pattern trading. Lifer is TA. He don't give financial advice. He teaches us to see. Shout out to Fahi Fohi. I'm on mobile at the moment, so it's easier for me. Phantom looks spicy. Cardano and Auron partnership to use Auron as collateral in ADA stablecoin. Hub Ardana. Dude. Wesley Haves. Dude, 2 of my favorite projects. And you just told me they're going to rock out together. That's amazing. I'm actually going to write that down in my little book of things to talk about. I got to make a video about that. Like, that's awesome. That's unbelievable. Shout out to Wesley Halves, if I'm saying that correctly. Let me make sure I'm saying that right here. Wesley Halves. You got 13K subscribers. You're going to be a while doing a roll call. Congrats. 14K, baby. Phantom looking spicy. Okay, so we got Gina Bombina, Mr. Smurfington, Preston Collins, Produce the Beats, Gabriel D, Wesley Howes. Howes, that's how it is. It's Howes, right? Yeah. David Wright, Jacob Watkins, all my peoples. Love learning, Mike Crypto, Island Boy 242, always here, man. Manny, my dude Manny, up in the spot. Appreciate you, my brother. And who could forget Mr. Smurfington up in the spot? Probably said him already. Flav, Anko, Kusi Butsu, always here up in the spot. Mr. Slime, always here. My dude, Naughty Johnny, coming on in. Chad Smith up in the spot. Trenny Osborne, my man. Trenny, Trent. Shout out to everyone here on the live with Jacob Williams, Mike Crypto. Awesome. Shout out to the awesome super chat coming in here. Thank you, Sam. So grateful to have our Patreon fam 24/7. So many Patreon brothers and sisters to share with and support each other. Thank you for creating your life or dream for us. We are so blessed. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying each other's company. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful time to be alive, right? Moving forward, let's take a look. So BTC, humble opinion could break to the upside. I'm going to leave it there, and we can leave Bitcoin alone for the day. All right? Now let's take a look at the show. At the beginning of this live stream, every day we go over Bitcoin dominance, total 2. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. And look at the beautiful thing. Bitcoin dominance dumps. What happens? Phantom pumps, right? Some large caps take advantage of and look, stochastics got high. Boom. Beautiful dump for Bitcoin dominance, as it is a very volatile thing. Now, it got rejected by this level, and we talked about it, hopefully, that it would get rejected by this level. Okay. Another level we were looking at was right here as well. Okay. This song's hilarious, isn't it? It's just funny. If it was like clowns getting in and out of a car at a circus, like this sound would rock with it. You'd be like... Okay, so let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hours also getting very oversold, dumping. I wish it dumped a little slower, right? It does have some downward momentum. So today is okay. But we're getting to the end of the rope. It's like, It's almost like Bitcoin was like, okay, I gave back what I wanted to certain altcoins, but now I want to pump again. So this is kind of telling me that Bitcoin wants to pump again. So this is setting up for a Bitcoin pump again. Watch the BTC pairs today. Just got to warn you, watch your BTC pairs. USDT pairs can pump with BTC. Not as hard as Bitcoin, though. It looks like Bitcoin may steal the show. Be honest, there's a chance Bitcoin gets very close to that all-time high today, and you can know the frenzy that will create. If we hit 60K, if we hit 57, 58, 59 even, it's going to create a bit of a frenzy, and it's getting there. My measured move is there, and honestly, I don't think it's going to have... My mind, I don't use what I think when I trade. What I think really doesn't matter. I think Bitcoin's kind of, there's a lot of pump. It should dump a little bit. The TA says that it's going to pump. 1 hour is low, and that's a falling wedge that breaks out 68% of the time. So the TA says it wants to pump. That is what it is. So, and that's a bit of a cup and handle. That's a giant cup and handle there too as well. So anything is possible for BTC. But right now, the technical analysis suggests that we bounce, and I like to call there at about 53,800, around that. Thank you for all your information. Can you look up Telcoin? Shout out to Jeremy. Oh, yeah, we love Telcoin here. We've been playing it on and off. I thought it was more, it was really good. It had that contract in Nebraska with a senator taken off. So that's a big deal for Telcoin, in my humble opinion. How can you trade BTC pairs when BTC is going up? You don't trade BTC pairs when BTC is going up. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not a good idea. Okay. I'm telling you, BTC pairs take a hit, and they usually go down when Bitcoin goes to the upside. And that's something you want to realize and figure out in the markets, So Bitcoin dominance kind of had its dump, but now that's suggesting, hey, it's saying, hey, you never know. You may want to take profits from alts because, a trader may want to take profits from alts based on this technical analysis by trusting the TA, because suggesting that this dominance is going to pump back up again on the 1 hour. I mean, you got to play the probabilities, and that's what they say is about to happen. Yeah, right now. This is telling you that Bitcoin's about to pump. Bitcoin dominance foreshadows a Bitcoin pump. Highly likely we get a blast off for BTC. Highly likely. So just something to think about. It's highly likely we get a pump in Bitcoin. Okay. And nothing's guaranteed. Maybe we don't. Maybe we dump all the way to 50K. You know what I'm saying? I don't tell myself I know what's going to happen. I don't use my thoughts, and I don't use the word I think. A lot of traders, I watch them on YouTube. I think Bitcoin. Don't use the word think in trading. It's the worst thing you could do. My mentors used to chastise me. They'd be like, how dare you use that word in my presence? Never use that word in my presence is how they would speak to me. So you don't want to say, I think it's going to. No. You let things play out the way they're supposed to play out, and you just watch the technical analysis, and that's all you can do. Nothing else you can do. Okay. Shout out to everyone here on the live. So Bitcoin dominant suggesting a bit of a pump here. Let's look at the daily. Daily suggests nay. So if Bitcoin gives out, it could give some ways to the altcoins, or the whole market could kind of take a little bit of a fall down. It says that Bitcoin wants to fall and dominance will drop on the bigger time frame. But we'll get through the 4 hour and the 1 hour first, and that's going to take a couple days. So in today's Thursday, it's going to take us till Friday, Saturday. It's kind of crazy. That volatility looks like it's going to come right into Sunday night for the weekly candle close. So it's going to be interesting for sure. So let's go over what we just said, just so you guys remember, because we do it fast. Bitcoin dominance on the 1 hour, highly likely to pump. Foreshadowing the idea that for the day, starting in the next hour or two, that Bitcoin is going to pump as well. That's foreshadowing an idea here for Bitcoin dominance. We use this all the time. We talk about it many times, and it does play out. Many times I've done this exact thing I'm doing here, and it plays out. So the probability is in our favor. So Bitcoin dominance suggesting throughout the day, starting in the next 12, 1 o'clock, Bitcoin may have a pump up until 8, 9, 10 o'clock tonight. Just so USDT pairs will go up. You know what I'm saying? But watch your BTC alt pairs. 4 hour also looks like it'll follow suit. After that 1 hour pump occurs, 4 hour may double bottom here. 1 hour will come back down, and then boom. 4 hour will take over with a mass bigger move for Bitcoin too. So that's suggesting that these two things, in my opinion, that gives me 4 or 5 days of pumpage, because we know, look at the last time the 4 hour went up. This is the 4 hour candle. 6 of these takes a day. So look how long it took for the 4 hour to kind of reset. It took 3 days, 4 days. Today's Thursday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So into Monday. You see what I'm saying? It's suggesting that Bitcoin's gonna pump for four, maybe even 5 days into the weekly candle close with a massive weekly candle close. It's gonna be hugely green, and we're gonna see where that takes us. But it's gonna be very bullish. It's setting up for a pretty bullish scenario. So, and anything is possible. This is how I play Bitcoin dominance. It gives me intuition into what's happening into the market, and it foreshadows what's going to happen days in advance. So this is, and so if we can get a pump for 4 to 5 days, I see Bitcoin could break the all-time high. So I'm just, and I'm not saying any of this is guaranteed. I'm not trying to moonboy anybody. I'm just going over the idea that if 5 days from now we break the all-time high, I won't be surprised. Okay? Yeah, it's a deep 4 wave. You got it. You see what I'm saying. You're picking up what I'm putting down. So towards the end of the stream, I'm going to tell you the hottest coin in the game, and I'm going to let you guys know. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Send in a super chat if you like the live, if you like the energy, if you just want to throw in some love to the kid, if you like good karma, if you want me to go over a coin, talk about a coin, deep dive on a coin, let me know. Send in a super chat. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, that's Bitcoin dominance. Now we're going to look at total and total too. This is the entire market cap of cryptocurrency. Okay, total 2.32 trillion. Let me say that again. 2.32 trillion. I remember when we first hit that trillion. I'm in such another zone now. We're so far above where we used to be. Thinking I'll ever go back. It's never, the way they keep printing money, how are we going to go below $1 trillion market cap ever again? If we're never going to go below $1 trillion market cap ever again, then everyone sitting here on this live stream, everyone that jumped in when I started live a year ago, everyone that's been in this deep space with me, you're going to be millionaires. Trust me. If you haven't made big money in crypto yet, your time is coming. Your time is coming. And I am not a snake oil salesman, and I am not blowing smoke up your know what. Your time is coming. Stay strong. Don't be like everybody else that came and went. Look at me, man. I'm still here. Everybody I know that stayed in crypto. Look at Crypto Jeb. Look at all the people that started YouTube channels. The YouTube channel stayed well and paid them. Their crypto paid them. There is money here in cryptocurrency. There are many, many pairings to get coin on. Still, you got to be prepared with Bitcoin and alts in the bag and be patient. Faha Fohe. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to Zeus Rivera. I'm waiting to 52.6. I love people who wait. I don't wait. I put a stop loss and make a move. He's right. Lifer is a crypto savant. I'm already making profit helping others. Anku Kutibutsu. Snake oil salesman. That was great. Roma. Preach it, Sam. Thank you. Dominance up means. He's right. Lifer is a crypto savant. Shout out to Jesse B. Thank you so much. Drop the snake, and that's what I am. Oh, you got that oil. Okay. I got you. Most valuable asset is time. Spending time with my dad. Bonding on crypto is special. Thanks for making me look good, Lifer. Hey, man, your dad knows you know. Did you get in on Blocktopia on KuCoin? 4x'd my money, the Hoover family. Thank you for giving that. That was supposed to be the coin of the day, man. So there's the super chat, Blocktopia. Yes, brought my net worth up. Lifer, facts. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. So we take a look at the entire market cap for cryptocurrency. $2.3 trillion. And I've even tracked this for us. I tracked it in this giant cup and handle when nobody else did. I foresaw this cup and handle, this little one here when nobody else did, and we had our projection that we would go all the way back to 2.16 trillion. We would. That projection would occur. We would then bounce off support and resistance that we drew. We've been tracking the entire market cap accurately and very, very persistently for a while now. We had this pennant that broke out. We hit the measured move. We have another pennant that has another measured move. 4 hour does has a flip for another top. That's momentum. I'd like to see you do a deep dive on Kadena coin. Looks to be something massive. Anko Kutibutsu, I'll take a look at that. Thank you so much for the super chat. Give you guys some stream time. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. And we'll take a look at Blocktopia. That's going to be the coin of the day. The hottest coin in the game right now is Blocktopia. All right. And the patrons already got calls this morning. I'm up at 8 a.m. pumping out the charts, talking about it. Patrons already got calls or already got setups we've been looking at together as a group. So look at this. Looking at the technical analysis here. Break up there. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour's got that momentum. It's going to be a beautiful day for cryptocurrency. I mean, total says it's going to break out and go all the way up to 2.5 trillion and break. We're going to get $200 billion. So $200 billion coming into the market. If $200 billion is coming into the market and Bitcoin dominance is about to rip, what do you think is going to happen? I'm painting a picture. I'm painting a beautiful little picture here, a little storyline, right? And isn't it so wonderful? So That's the idea here. Huh. I thought I had funds in a certain thing, and I'm like, wait, it's not there. What's going on? I highly doubt you get your 19K Bitcoin, man. But, anything is possible, but I highly doubt it. I don't think it's ever going to happen. It's probably why he said it, which is kind of grimy, right? That's not, I mean, you know what I'm saying, though. But anything is possible. Throw TA out the door when a coin is up 5K%. TA couldn't predict that either. Yeah, it can. It really can. It's all good, brother. I know Big Oats. He's a legit day trader. He sold the top 63 targeting 30K in April. I've called the rally in June. His latest stream is brilliant. It played out exactly like he predicted. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, Case Harris. Phantom breaking out. Yeah, we had a Phantom idea here and Phantom breaking to the upside. So Total's about to blast. Total's about to blast up and do some serious damage. Okay? Total, man. Interesting. There we go. I'm trying to extrapolate some information here real quick so I can make a trade. Hard to stream and trade. Paying the booty sometimes, Aha, I know what it is. My wife. TA predicted a 5% increase. Come on, people, send them super chats. 3999 breaks 168. And weight levels, umbrella. Yeah, we'll talk about don't need a 19K when you're a lifer. You really don't. You'll make it yourself. You'll find a way. So total market cap's going up to about $2.5 trillion in the next, I don't know, today. It says it's Thursday. Something's about to blow right now. I'm telling you right now. We're seeing huge money come into the market. Same thing's happening here. Look, inverted head and shoulder here. Look at that. I'm going to show you guys the TA plays out even on the market caps, which is insanity because it's human movement. It even plays out on the market cap. That's also a cup and handle, is it not? So look, inverted head and shoulder, we're giving you that with a 68% chance of a break to the upside. It's about to pierce the neckline. Total is about to explode for the altcoins, all right? An explosion. We already have it in a giant cup and handle here. Let's take a look at it. On the 8-hour, just for kicks and giggles, and boom. This tells me the total wants to break that all-time high and get all the way to $1.96 trillion for the altcoins. Imagine that. We're seeing some serious bullish signs. How many cup and handles? Put a 3 in the comment section if you've watched over 100 of my cup and handles break to the upside. If you think you've watched 50 to 100 of the cup and handles that I've charted, we talked about break to the upside, put a 3 in the comment section below. Okay? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for calling yourself Crypto Lifers and jumping on into the live stream. 222 people watching. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you very, very, very much. Okay. The block is hot. The block is very, very hot. So we've looked at Bitcoin. We've looked at Total. We've looked at Total 2. We looked at Bitcoin dominance. All looks well. Looks like Bitcoin dominance wants to rise. But if that much money comes into the whole market, Bitcoin dominance will rise and altcoins will rise, or they'll kind of all rise together. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at Phantom on the 1s and 2s, baby. Phantom doing damage. And we talked about Phantom down here. We went into Phantom 125. Phantom at 192, blasting, absolutely blasting up to my target. Let's look at the smaller idea we had for Phantom right here when the morning began. Drew this pennant, suggested that Phantom would break out and go to 242. The technical analysis suggests that. That's a 68% chance, and you're low on the 1 hour. What can I tell you, huh? You got a low 1 hour and a low 15 minute. Every single time I got a full shot on. So what I do is I project the pattern, huh? Before it even happens, I'm like over here. I'm like, hey, I'm like about 16 hours ahead of the trade over here. You hit the replay button, right? I drew this pennant over here when the 1 hour got high, and I said, hey, whenever this figures out and gets onto the low side, I'm going to jump on in. I put an alert down here. I never seen people put alerts on the stochastic RSI. I'm the first guy to ever do it, huh? I do it all the time, though, and I make a bunch of money doing it. Hey. Bada bing, bada boom, huh? We chop it up, we chop it out, hey. And so look, I let this play out. I do this all the time, and I don't know what's going to happen. 3 things could happen. The price could keep going up, the price could go sideways, or the price could come down and make a falling wedge, right? And if you want to jump into my tutoring sessions, if you want to become a student of mine, these are the things you're going to learn. And this is why people pay $200 an hour. Because with 1 hour with me, their lives are changed forever. And they're able to see things they never thought possible. So jump in and into the education. We will sit together and draw charts. We won't even talk coins. We will sit and draw technical analysis charts. I will show you how to trade any market in the world. Forex, the Dow Jones, how to track bigger macro levels, micro levels. I'm going to teach you how to use the weekly chart, the daily chart, the 7-minute chart, the 15-minute chart. I'm going to show you the relationships between the charts. I'm going to teach you how to draw your patterns. I'm going to teach you about Fibonacci. I'm going to teach you about the moving averages. I'm going to show you how I use the stochastics RSI. I'm going to show you how I use the RSI to find divergences. I'm going to teach you about divergences. I'm going to blow your mind in 1 hour. In 1 hour, I'm going to take you through an amazing PowerPoint that I've already made that's going to blow your mind. So if that's something you like, jump on into my tutoring. If you don't have the 200, even better. I made a better option. I have a beginner's course every Tuesday from 3 to 5. Jump on into that beginner's course from 3 to 5 for $100. It's a 2-hour beginner's course. The first hour, all we do is the very basics and talk about how to add the moving averages to the chart, how to add the RSI to the chart, how to add the MACD to the chart, how to add the stochastics to the chart. And it's it's like this. When we're there on the learning, it's more like this. It's a lot more. Right now, I'm hyped. I'm live. This is basically I'm in a zone. I'm in a zone kind of, doing a personality, entertaining, as well as doing the technical analysis. It's a completely different thing when we're all in our private, intimate space on the Zoom, okay? It's one-to-one, very more personable, and you will absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about getting into cryptocurrency, if you've lost money, if you don't know what you're doing, if you're following someone right now that you don't think is putting in enough effort, if you're paying for a Patreon that you like, but it just doesn't seem to be doing it, jump on into the Patreon, especially mine. It's small. We still have like 300 people. So it's small. You'll get catered to. So many people will be there for you. This is the time. This group will get up bigger, right? And this group will grow. And my channel will grow. This is a beautiful time to get in right now and to jump on into either the Patreon for $99 a month or jump into tutoring or take both. I suggest both. Of course, it helps me and supports my family and my goals. But at the same time, it's your education that you're paying for, okay? So this is what I do. And look, once it does this, I pause it and I delete the falling wedge because now I know, okay, now I already know the pattern before the pattern is formed. Now, once it got there and I deleted the falling wedge, look at this. I am 4 hours ahead of the trade, okay? 4 hours ahead of the trade, okay? Now I already know, okay, when we get low here, and then I'm looking at the 1 hour. The 1 hour ain't low perfectly yet. I'm like, all right, when that 1 hour comes down to that dotted line, I'm all in, baby. We hit that dotted line, we curved, bam, Phantom starts to break to the upside. It got rejected by my previous resistance point that I had drawn right there. Previous high. Previous high was 205. I didn't realize, wow. It did hit $2. I didn't realize that. So it's very, very close to that previous high. It just got rejected by this point. That's fine. I bet that's the 15-minute high. Watch this. I know that this is the 15-minute stochastics super high. And boom, they're getting there. Okay? Still have some momentum. Probably the 7-minute is high then. See, it is. See? I'm able to figure these things out because I've played with the stochastics so many times. So 7-minute needs to reset. So now you do the same thing that I just did on the bigger time frame and draw a smaller pennant. If you really want to track price, this is how you do it. Alerts down here on the stochastic and keep it moving. And I do this for a living. And now what I do is I can do this for many, many charts. If you look at my alerts, I have so many set ready to rock all over the place and done and hit and not hit. And the idea behind that is I'm ahead of trades. So that's how you run a trading group too as well. I'm helping people understand, bam. And I'm able to stay ahead of every single idea that we're looking at. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always tracking my own trades. Always looking at what's going on. I'm always like, okay, what's this? What's that? You know? So now we've done our due diligence. We've looked at Bitcoin, total 2. It's going to be full-blown, all coin. Now it's time for you guys to send in your super chats. Go into anything you want. Let's get into it. 219 people watching. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. It's going to be a super chat rally. I'm telling you right now. We're going to blast through. You guys are going to learn so much as I go through random coins. Challenge me, people. Challenge me. Let's talk about it. Let's keep it moving. Let's take a look at the dollar index real quick before we jump out of here. One last thing I want to talk about. We go over the dollar index. Beautiful thing that it fell out of this pennant, formed a beautiful kind of falling wedge now here on the 7-minute. Let's take a look at it on the 1 hour. What's happening with the dollar? Dollar is pointing down with downward momentum. So for the day, it looks like it's going to go down. But tomorrow, it actually may pump or into tonight, like later. Yes, looks like the dollar may pump tonight. And that's a cup and handle for the dollar, is it not? With an inverted head and shoulder right there. That's a bullish sign. So it's kind of slightly bullish here. The dollar says it's going to rip back up to this level here, which I'm not happy about because it's usually not good. But the other day, the dollar and Bitcoin pumped together. We might see it in an inflated, strange market where they're just doing super, super manipulative things. Maybe the dollar and Bitcoin pumps together, but eventually, I believe Bitcoin decouples and pumps to the upside. Now, the 4 hour wants to blast off, so it does say that the dollar wants to break out. If we can't get above this level, there could be resistance, but if we do, highly likely the dollar gets back to 94.88. Not the best sign for Bitcoin, you know? Not the best sign for Bitcoin. Interesting. So just something to put on your radar. The dollar looking pretty strong right now. Okay. Not today, but tomorrow. So just something to put on the radar. Could Bitcoin struggle a little bit due to that? It's possible. And Bitcoin's high on the daily. Remember that. And this is kind of ripped. So you're seeing a little bit of an idea that Bitcoin may retrace to 52K, 53K. There's a chance, you know. Let's see how today plays out. Let's see how today plays out. Let's see how that pennant makes it. How far we can go and what occurs. That's foreshadowing something. But then Bitcoin dominance too. But if the market drops, a lot of people will jump out and jump into Bitcoin dominance. So Bitcoin dominance is either foreshadowing a bit of a drop and people jumping into Bitcoin. And if the dollar index coupled with that, so if you don't understand what I'm talking about, you got to start charting for a living. It's going to change the way you look at the markets. But we're looking at the dollar index, right? And how its relationship with Bitcoin, all right? And we looked at Bitcoin dominance as well. Now we look at the Dow Jones Industrial. The Dow Jones Industrial is important to me because when people are happy and spending money, the stocks are good, they're buying Bitcoin. I don't want to see them all depressed, and I don't want to see the Dow dumping. So look at this giant double bottom for the Dow. And the Dow did a double bottom here. Very bullish sign for the Dow. I also looked at the Dow on the weekly, and look, we're golden. We're oversold in point. We just had a bullish cross. The Dow's ready to go. So that means, and whenever that cross happened, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it tells us we have 6 to 8, maybe 10 weeks of love. So it tells us November and December are going to be very bullish for the markets. And that's based on the Dow on the weekly. So I got the Dow tracked on the weekly. That tells us kind of how retail is going to come into our zone. So they're going to be making tons of money in the stocks. They're going to be super happy, and they're going to flow in. This suggests that they're going to have to figure out a bail-in of some type. It suggests that, so now we already know that we know what the news is. Show me the charts, I'll tell you the news. They're going to figure out a bailout or whatever they got to figure out. They're going to keep printing the money, which I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to get into it. But it does have it in realms with me because I'm a financier. I go into finances for a living. I study the world markets, and it has something to do with it, you know. Forget about it. Hey, forget about it. Hey, over here. Been at the Patreon for 5 months. Sam is the man. This group is the best. I just signed up for tutoring on the 12th, Sam. I will see you there. Shout out to Kronos Baltazar. Thank you so much. So he's been in the zone 5 months, and now he even wants more. Now he wants more. You see that? This is the lifer way. Could you look at Dot, please? Packing my bags. Thanks. Don't wait on the Patreon. Shout out to David Coins. He's giving it to you right. He's giving it to you straight. Okay, moving forward. It's now time for the tickers. Everyone, give me your tickers. Let's get busy. Wow. The $10 super chat yet again. Sending that love. Group tutoring changed my life. Lifer's an amazing teacher. Give me TA and pattern sight yesterday was a day of trading that proves to me that I'll be a skilled trader finally. Thanks, Lifer and Patreon fam. Shout out to Love Learning. Appreciate you for coming in and never giving up. The key was you never gave up no matter how hard it was. You know, and I don't know if I can share some of her personal story, but she's taking care of someone who is, you know, in very dire needs of health, and she's going through a lot, and she's traveling, moving, going through so much, and she persevered. She never left the group. She persevered. She stayed strong, and she now sees, you know, the spoils of her, you know, of all her, you know, the fruits of her labor is what I want to say. Love you guys. Shout out to Gina Babina up in the spot. But updating all morning. Just make an update. Been updating all morning. Just make an update. What do you mean? I don't know what he's saying. I have adult scalp trade in the 99. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Just made an update. Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I like read things too little. I'm so crazy. Look at Solana, my friend. Tell me it's not a goodbye lifer. Shout out to Martin Almslin. Gina Bumpina, depth ceiling lifted December till they have Christmas holiday delays and sometimes crypto dips in January. We'll see. Island Boy 242. It doesn't bode perfectly well, does it? Okay, let's get into the ass right now. I'm ready to rock. Okay. Here we go. Let's take a look at Blocktopia, the coin, the hottest coin. And, this is the coin I was going to talk about anyway. The hottest coin, I think, is right now. Blocktopia. Look at that weekly chart. Started at 0.05, at 0.3. It did a 3x. Almost a 4x, like immediately. And it's not even it's a penny and a half, right? This thing's just getting started, as we say in Boston. Just getting started. Now, we talked about this coin. We looked at it on PooCoin. We looked at it on KuCoin. On the weekly screen share. I was asked to go over it yesterday on the weekly screen share. Someone's like, can you take a look at this block? It was actually a Q&A. So I went over it, and when I saw it was in a bull pennant, and that it could break out basically 146%. So it's funny, that was our projection, and then I gave that out, and it said block, popped. We went over it on the screen share, and boom, the TA is no joke. So every lifer that jumped into the screen share, we went over that, we talked about it. I also posted a coin, I also posted it. So you can see we kind of went over this idea here. I made a bull pennant out of this. And all you can do is take the length of the pole. And so I take the whole length. That's what an algorithm would do. A bot would do. And I was like, okay. And we even blew past that. So it's funny when I do this. Like, that's why I never dealt the TA. Dang, man. I see a big super chat that just came in. Hold up. So, see, that's why, look, it says it's going up 146%. Now, my mind would logically say that's insane and it's not going to happen. My brain would say, dude. But that's what the bots are going to do because that's what the technical analysis says. So because that's what the TA said, that's what happened. Look at that. We went a little further than the target. But, again, a beautiful call on the channel. So if you're taking the call, let's add this to the win list. You would have made it basically, I'll say 146%, just to be nice. But technically 180, 80, 84, And no stop loss got hit. Very high risk trade, but it was what it was. So boom, boom, boom. Congrats to anyone that took the trade. Congrats to my peoples. People were in it even before I was into it, making $2,000 yesterday in a trade. One of the lifers killing it. So making life-changing wealth with BLOK. Boom. 100. It is up 184. We'll put it all up, but I thought 146. The technical analysis suggested 184. 184% gains. Booming every day. And as this bull market starts to pick up, you're going to see me posting like 10 of these a day. It's going to get out of control. And as we tutor more people and my group becomes more learned, we're going to post more and more a day. And then the VIP charts in group is going to get more robust. I'm telling you right now, this group is only getting, it's staying at 99 and it's only getting more valuable. So the more people that join the group, the more odds we have in the market, the more valuable the 99 becomes. So shout out to anyone that stayed in the 99 because you're going to keep reaping the rewards of being a long-term OG crypto lifer. It's just going to keep paying you over and over again. It's the ecosystem we created. It's the work ethic that we have. It's the discipline, the positive energy, and just the overall foresight that we use with the technical analysis, pushing ourselves to the limits every single day. I love each and every one of you for being who you are and being part of the lifers. Thank you. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. 214 people watching. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. That algorithm moves and people learn technical analysis. So this is Blocktopia. I'm going to get into it in a second too. We're not done yet. Congrats to my lifers making big gains on this coin right here. Booming. And we add it to the win sheet. And that's why we have the win sheet, right? Jump on into that beginner's course. I'm telling you right now, before it gets filled up, jump on in there. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Okay. I want to get that win sheet out. It takes a second. Wasting my time, man. I hate anything that wastes my time. Okay, here's the win sheet here. As we're adding to the win sheet, we just post the wins. I put a little date since October 4th. It'll load in a second. Trust me, it'll be like, there's nothing there. Be like, there will be. Get ShareX if you're using a PC. It's the best. It's absolutely the best for sharing pictures, moving things around, copy and pasting screen shares in a second. ShareX, it'll blow your mind. I wasn't paid by ShareX for that. I just like it. So 184% gains there, 190% gains for SHIB. We gave them to you 44%. In 2 days, we gave you some of the two biggest gainers in the game. We nailed it. So congratulations to anyone that jumped on in. And this is why the Patreon is just an amazing resource, because you're going to learn about all these beautiful things that happen in cryptocurrency. You're going to learn about technical analysis. You're going to learn how to deep dive on your own. People are going to teach you about NFTs. You're going to learn what they are. You're going to learn all these amazing things. I even have an NFT focus group that's blowing up out of control. Look at my NFT focus group. That's part of the Crypto Life for 99. If you jump on in here, they're giving you ideas of when to get into things, when to get a ticket for things, how to get a public sale. This is huge. So I'm just bringing this up, man. Something you may want to jump on in to the NFT focus group. All right. I'm going to post a link to that in case it was a new group. Not everybody may have the link. I'm going to post a link to that right here. In the exclusive charts group. Okay. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. I'm not done with BLOK yet. Now let's delete our old work. What's old is old. Now, when a coin is new, the 15-minute can be very, very strong. So just point that out. That's a breakout to me, or even like this. Look at that. So that's beautiful. And that wants to rock your world. So, in my humblest of opinions, that is basically, I also see something else. Look at it. I see an inverted head and shoulder. How did I see it? I just do. And there it is. It's not perfect, but it's there. Possibly, highly likely, 68% chance. That's basically a kind of a falling wedge bull pennant. See how it's a wedgy bull pennant? I talk about hybrids. It's a falling wedge bull pennant. That just looks like such a beautiful bull pennant to me. But it's kind of a falling wedge shaped down. So a bull pennant, inverted head and shoulder, likely to break up to the upside. I like what I'm seeing. Biggest time frame we can really look at, like even the 1 hour got nil on you. So you got to go with the 15, which is extremely oversold and double bottoming. There's really not much else to say about this. There really isn't. So I like what I'm seeing here. The technical analysis suggests another big leg up. Another huge leg up. So BLOK, USDT, Blocktopia. And it's the hottest coin of the day in my humble opinion. I've even seen these this is like cup and handle-esque. Kind of like a half a cup or a cup of handle. Love what I'm seeing for BLOK here. Absolutely love what I'm seeing for BLOK. Okay. If this hits another one, see, my mind can't believe it because my mind's like, are you kidding me? Because 003 and this thing's going to go all the way to 2.9. It's going to do a 6x. It's going to do a 6x in basically 3 days. I'm telling you right now, this thing looks absolutely scrumptious. Shout out to anyone that brought it to the radar. Appreciate each and every one of them jumping on in. This looks insane. And the smaller the coin, the more it doesn't really act to Bitcoin and the rest of the market. Because think about it. Its market cap just isn't big enough for it to really get swayed. People aren't just going to sell off out of nowhere. They're going to be like, you know what? So BLOK wants more. Says the TA. Not me. I don't know. I don't know anything. The technical analysis suggests that it can go up to the upside. I don't know. I'm not pushing this. I don't own any BLOK, right? The company didn't pay me to do this. I'm just going, this is just technical analysis. It looks good to me. BLOK wants more, says the TA. Right? And this is why, this trade alone could pay for your Patreon for 6 months. This trade alone, you know what I'm saying? And people complain about $100 sometimes in their life. You gotta break from the money and realize $100 is $1. $100 is $2. You got to treat $100 like it, I treat every dollar as like my last. I respect every penny that I own. I even pick pennies up off the street if I see them. I'll be honest, and I don't mind saying that. I'll be a multimillionaire, pick a penny off the street because it's the principle. It's the principle. Okay, so this looks beautiful to me. Blocktopia. All right, so thank you for putting that up on the radar with the super chat, and we're going to keep it moving. I'd like to see you do a deep dive on Kadena coin. Looks something to be massive. We did look at Kadena coin before. Let's do another deep dive, but it was probably months back. We need a refresher. Okay, Kadena coin. Okay, everybody. I need a life coach. Who is really good at organizing? Does someone want to sit with me and organize with me? I think if someone's an amazing organizer, if you're like a programmer or something, whoever out there is listening, if you have the mind for just amazing organization, let me know, because we should sit with a Zoom, and I think you might be able to help me even center everything in a more complex manner, but that makes everything like really beautiful and perfect for everybody. So let me know, because I got ideas and I want to but I need help just kind of getting them all ready to go. Kadena coin. Let's take a look at what it is, what it does at 197. The market cap is 300 million. It's a small market cap. You could do damage. Look at the inverted head and shoulder right there. Just showing its face right there. There's the TA right there. 68% chance of a break to the downside. Of a break to the upside, I'm sorry. Market cap 300 million. Diluted market cap. Volume. Circulating supply 150 million. Not too bad. Not bad at all. Kadena coin. Unlimited scalability, the future of the digital value. Individuals, developers, enterprise. What is Kadena? It's a blockchain. Kadena's blockchain platform consists of a blockchain, a public blockchain, and the Pax smart contract language. Chainweb is the only sharded and scalable layer 1 proof of work public network. See Chainweb. Smart contracts. Scalability. I wish they said a little more of what they did. I guess they're above, they're trying to be like kind of for the programmer and people that understand. Learn. Our goal is to realize the promise of blockchain. We have the platform to do it. Why is Kadena so special? Kadena has solved some of the industry's greatest challenges. See the token economic model allocation and release structure. How do I get some Kadena? All the resources and guides and transfer and hold Kadena. KDA. How to get Kadena? Well, you go here and you look at where you can get it on CoinMarketCap. And it's on KuCoin. Oh, so we have looked at KDA and KuCoin. I even think I put a chart out for it. Let's take a look at KDA on KuCoin. I even think I said watch KDA. I think I put a reminder out. Let's take a look at what I see here. No, nothing out for it? Okay, earlier. So we had this call that broke to the upside, and we hit it. We didn't hit our target for 84%, but it looks like we got what? About 54% out of Kadena the last time I played it. I even had it in this pennant down here. So we've been looking at this for a long time. Even since it was down here, I've looked at it down at 36 cents, 74 cents. So yeah, I probably charted this one day. So the lifers, man, we were looking at this thing at 79 cents. It's up to 197. It's been doing good. So, and that was back on September 6th. So in 1 month, this coin has crept up on the low and it's about to do a 3x. Very interesting. I like what I'm seeing here for KDA. Appreciate you putting that on the radar of the lifers. You're the man for that. You're the man. Thank you so much for the super chattings. 158 people watching. The likes up to the watchers. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, so look, KDA. What do I see happening now? I'll delete all the old work. That's not going to do anything for us. Let's take a look at the daily time frame. So it came. Wow, look at that. It's got legs though, dude. Things like to go back to their all-time high, and this thing has. Wow, it was $98 a coin already? Telling you could 50x, maybe 100x. From where we're looking at 76, yeah, you could do like something like an 80, 70x from there. Wow. I mean, that market cap would have to go to, what, 3 billion? If it went to 3 billion, that would be a 10x. But it could go up even more. It doesn't always match the market cap like that exactly, but I mean, wow. How did it get from 88 all the way back down? Insanity, isn't that? So that's something to think about. A lot of coins do that. Let's take a look at what we see happening here on the daily time frame. You want to look at the big picture before you get into any trade. You got to look at the big picture, in my humble opinion. You go look at the 1 minute, or even just look at the 1 hour without looking at the daily time frame. Big mistake, in my humble opinion. Let's take it to the 3-day. I'm in love with the 3-day. I'm in love with the 3-day. She ride and she roll and she hide in that pole. I'm in love with the 3-day. So look at that. The 3-day looks absolutely beautiful. Ready to rock out. I mean, this thing looks dangerous. I'm telling you right now, I'm trading the 3-day from now on. It's my new time frame. I'm just getting in on a 3 days and letting them rock out, and then I'm going golfing. And then I don't have to look at all the tiny little minutiae of the 4 hour, of even the 12 hour, even the daily chart. I can just kind of be like, eh. This thing has serious legs. And this guy puts another gem on our radar. And that's another thing. This live stream attracts very intelligent individuals who don't play games and know what they're talking about. So a lot of times these things are amazing. Risk to reward ratio is a little tight there. I have to go back up to this support region there and get it to a 366. Okay. I like what I'm seeing here on the 3-day. This does have legs. This does have legs for sure. For sure. And as I showed you before, the whole market cap looks like it wants to erupt in the next week or two, couple of weeks. So that is suggesting the overall ride is ready to go. Okay. Okay, shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let's talk about, we'll talk about that too as well. I like what he just said. 233 people watching. 163 people watching. Can we get 163 likes? Can we get the likes up to the watchers? Just so you can help someone else find the channel. The algorithm will pop up on their screen. They may be lost. They may have lost money. They may not know what's going on. Technical analysis is really going to help them out in such a big way. They're going to really change the way they look at things and change their lives for the long run. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for calling yourself Crypto Lifers and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. It's 11:52. We're out of here in about 10, 20 minutes, just so everybody knows. I got a huge busy day, planning a huge party this weekend, things coming up, so I got to get things rolling. Shout out to KDA, USDT, KuCoin. Thank you so much for the super chat. What an amazing 2 super chats you guys gave me. They took some time, but it was worth it. I'll go into a smaller time frame for you if you really want to see what's cracking. 1 hour struggling a little bit, but it's flagging. Bit of a shoulder, head and shoulder there on the smaller time frame. 4 hours coming down. Could be making a head and shoulder here too as well, but it is oversold. So look at this. The 4 hour to me is flagging. Ooh, I love this one. Shout out to everyone here on the live. 240 people watching. You guys are rocking it. Keep hitting that like button. You're going to run that algorithm up. Watch. You guys are making it happen. Watch. Hit the like button and watch the numbers run up. It's kind of cool. You guys are doing it. So hit the like button. Be a part of something that actually happens. It's pretty fun to watch. And you'll watch the live stream. And we'll hit 400, 500, 600. Boom. And you'll boom me up, Scotty. Here's another smaller cup and handle on the 4 hour. So in case you know. And so that's how you make bigger trades and smaller trades. 3 days there, the 4 hours there. And you always have different ideas at all different times. You can make 2 different trades. One could be a huge trade that you're scalping. One could be a long trade that you're holding. It is what it is. Or you could scalp out and then hold the other one long term. Finally shaved today. It felt great. I feel like a young lad. I feel like a young lad, a strapping young lad today. Any new people here in the chat? If you're new to the live stream, please come on in. Put a 1 in the comment section if you've never seen this live stream. Put a 1 in the comment section if you've never seen the live. Shout out to shout out to Bananas. What up, Lifer Legend? Shout out to you, man. You're a legend. Thank you for coming on here. Shout out to Michael Murray. Thanks for the update. Are you a Patreon fam? We always try to keep each other posted on changes there. Thanks again. Michael Murray. SHIB had a wild morning. I watched my bag drop 30% in a minute and then back up just as fast. All over, it looks to be setting back in. Now, let's take a look at Shiba. Shiba Inu. You know, I was in Shiba when it was tiny on November 18th. Absolutely insanity. Just made me realize something. So look, I talked about this happening earlier today. I said there is bearish divergence. First, I put a call, said, highly likely to pump. Look, it went very close to the stop loss. Might have touched it. Might have toe-shaded it. Let's see how the 5-minute looks. Okay, so what I like here is this. Look, to me, it just got to break back in this pattern. This could be a bearish retest, though, and it could be dropping down. I've seen that happen, so be wary of that. 1 minute is extremely oversold. 4-hour has a little more momentum down, so it could drop. This was a rising wedge with a 68% chance of a break to the downside, and I talked about it this morning. And, because I always keep my lifers informed. I woke up in the morning, and we looked at SHIB right off the bat, right? And I was like, I like what SHIB's doing. And it said it was good, and I liked it. And so I had a bullish idea. And I was like, I like this about SHIB. It looks good to me. But then I said, added info for SHIB. Always have a stop loss. Bearish idea. It does have some bearish div, and rising wedges break down 68% of the time. However, the low Stokes tell me the price will hold, but you never know, right? That was at 10 a.m. And so that was when we were right there. We did drop out of the pattern. So we're going to watch it closely. And now you watch these levels of support and resistance. And you watch SHIB closely. I just want to see SHIB break back in the pattern. If it does, it's valid. The 1 hour is extremely oversold. Double bottom there, a few moves, and then anything is possible. I'll be watching it very, very closely. Could this be it? And we just kind of faked our way out of the pattern. We broke out. We broke in. That was a fake out of a pattern. We're actually in this. And this is why I've played with so many patterns. I get very kind of, you will too. You'll get better at kind of doing this stuff, at brainstorming the ideas that are possible for SHIB. Interesting. For SHIB, it looks pretty interesting to me. Okay. Wow, look at this, man. I got an amazing super chat, dude. With this blue super chat thing he hit me up with. BLOK, done. Still need to do Kadena, Dot, Thunder Token, NKN, OMG. Free tickers below. Soul, Jupiter, Dot, and Rad. Dude, you're the man, dude, for doing it this nice and neat like that. Unbelievable. Remember when we had that? You used to do it's so crazy. Thunder Token, NKN, and OMG. All right, let's take a look at Dot, Thunder Token, NKN, and OMG. Thank you so much for doing that. Let's take a look at Dot, Polkadot up in the spot. Okay, so we talked about Polkadot in an inverted head and shoulder. Highly likely to break up to the upside, right? So when the whole market's dipping, we also saw this was in a bull pennant. And so the idea was Polkadot at 30, right? It's now sitting at 35 almost. It did wick to 35. That's a beautiful, about 18%, right? 1/6 of the value. And I see it going all the way here to about 39, 40, and eventually getting back to that all-time high. I started buying Polkadot at $5 and $6. I put about, $2-3 grand in it, and that's it for me. I mean, it is what it is, and I'm going to ride Polkadot to the moon. I'm already up, a 6, 7x? 7 times 5 is 30. Yeah, about a 7x today on Polkadot, and there's more to come for Polkadot. So I like what's happening for Polkadot, and definitely see it booming up to the upside and getting legs. Parachains are going to push it up. It's got its own thing going on. You take a look at the daily time frame, right? The bigger idea. And Polkadot just has legs, and this is why we talked about it. And this is why we even have a bigger target for Polkadot. Look at this. My bigger target is all the way up there at 57 for Polkadot. Let's take a look at my favorite 3-day chart, and it's absolutely ready to rock. Let's just play the 3-day. Polkadot's beautiful. Beautiful. A couple pullbacks will happen here on the daily, up and downs. We'll find support and resistance in this minutia area. But for the most part, this suggests that Polkadot will, highly likely, get back to 57. So Polkadot looking absolutely beautiful, and I like what I'm seeing. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour suggests it's flagging. It's a really good sign, and breaking back to the upside here. Looks like it may get a little bit of a push. Let's look at the 15-minute. Interesting. It's kind of in a world of its own with the power chains, how many people are staking it. That makes it kind of act a little adverse to the rest of the market because it's got its own ecosystem. This could make it somewhat bear-proof. A lot of those power chains don't come out till way later on. And so that's something I'm also looking at too. Okay. 227 people watching. 180 people on the likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. So Polkadot looking absolutely beautiful. I see it breaking on up. Let's look at the 4-hour. Everything is a little high now, though, so I would project this. Looks like it wants to pump on this 1 hour one more time. Maybe get some legs. See where it's going to kind of move to this smaller measured move. Smaller target says we'll cool down around 37. And then we'll probably make a flag, pen it, and I'll track it again. But that's Polkadot in a nutshell for you. Bigger, smaller. That's all the time frames right there, giving it to you in a nutshell. Let's take a look at Thunder Token. And thank you so much for the super chat. Thunder Token on Upbit and Huobi for the Korean won. If you're playing Korean won, looks pretty good. Let's see if we can find it here on CoinTrader Pro. Thunder Token. Show me the thunder. This is a free website, cointrader.pro. Chart anything you need for free. Thunder Token, USDT, there it is, baby. They don't miss a beat over here on CoinTrader Pro. Chart isn't as cool, not as interactive, but it is what it is. Let's take a look at Thunder Token. You want some thunder in your token? I'll give it to you. So crazy, right? Thunder Token, let's take a look at it. Okay, so it's gone up. It's pumped and dumped twice now. Came out, dumped, pumped, dumped. Found a bottom, pumped again. Thunder Token, all right? And a bit of a cup and handle here on the weekly time frame. And it's starting to make a bit of a move. So that is a cup and handle on the weekly. There's your cup. There's your handle. Boom. Says Thunder could get back to the all-time high, and it does have legs. The whole market says it's got legs. It looks like everything is going to fly. When the total 2 and total market caps look like the way they do, it says everything is going to fly, right? I feel like this should be face on, right? The way I'm looking at the charts. You guys tell me, though. I don't know. Just move the camera a little bit. I'm always kind of looking at the charts, though, regardless, right? Trying to make it so it's more like interactive. It's also my better side. That's my better side. This side isn't... Yeah, that's my good side. See? This side's not as good as this side. This is my great side. Everyone has a better side. This side, right? And then there's this side. So it just is, you know, what side do you guys like? Never heard of it, bully. Is it true that the sides are different? That's another thing. Isn't that true? Is it true that the sides are different? You know? Anyway. Let's take a look at the... This is my better side. It actually is my better side. I just looked at it. It definitely is a better side. I'm freaking... I gotta stop. It's enough. That's why I want to do a live stream with my peoples, man. I want to get the team back on, man. It's been too long. I want the team back on. I've been hitting the plus sign over here, and it just keeps doing one on a drop. Okay, so what I see here for Thunder Token is a beautiful cup and handle. And it clearly broke out of the cup and handle. So we missed out on the explosive move. But that's why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy up in the spot. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for calling yourself crypto lifers. Jump on in the fun. Join the Patreon. Get some tutoring. You will not be disappointed. It'll blow your mind. Okay. Let's look at where we are on the 4-hour oversold. Very, very good. The 1 hour oversold. Very, very good. This has legs. Thank you for giving us this idea. Thunder Token. Where could a guy like me take a little nibble of Thunder Token? I'd like to know. What is Thunder Token? I'd like to know. Thunder Token. Bring in the thunder. Thunder Core. I think we've gone over this. I like that it's dropping. Market cap 100 million. So it's got some legs. 7.7 TT. 7.7 billion. Okay, got a huge it's got a huge supply. Very big supply. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's better when I'm looking at the chart, right? So if I move myself to the left, it would be better, right? Interesting. Do I dare do that? Do we change it up forever? Do we change it up forever? Won't that throw off everybody if I'm over here today? Like, is that gonna do? Are we gonna, like, does anyone have problems with that? We're gonna move the jar too. Does anyone have a problem with that? We might have to change it up. I am getting a stand-up desk this weekend, and I'm rebuilding the studio this weekend, which is so hard because I have to do everything I do with the. When I rebuild the studio, it's crazy because I have to do everything I do, and then I have to do everything I do and rebuild the studio. You know what I'm saying? But can we handle that? Can anybody handle that? This is getting weird, but I'm not good with change, but you never know. Thundercore looks absolutely beautiful. Where can I get a little bit of thunder? I think it's at Pancake Swapeasy. I think that's about it. Huobi Global, L-Bank. Wow, really hard to get. Huobi Global and L-Bank. Very hard to get. Very hard to get. What do they do? Who are they? Thundercore. What is Thundercore? Real blockchain, real benefits. Premier decentralized public blockchain bringing tangible value to the world. Products. State insurance, DApp Center stablecoin. Products overview. Stablecoin dev protocol, Faucet. Okay, I don't like unleash your DApp and build for tomorrow. Starting today. Get started now. Let's take 5 to 10 minutes and deploy a complete game that is powered by Thundercore and is accessible by your friends, family, and anyone with internet access. We'll be launching a simple coin flip game where the player wins an equal amount to his or her bet if the coin lands face up. If the coin lands face down, the player loses his or her bet and is presented with the opportunity to double the previous bet. Exploring the game. The game will begin with an Obtain wallet and gain access to the Thunder network with Ether, MetaMask, or Trust Wallet. That's kind of interesting. Deploy your own contract. Now let's get your game running on your own copy of the contract so you can get started developing your own killer DApp. First, we'll install all the dependencies. Debugging and add a console to display the error message. It's kind of cool. They're teaching you how to code a little bit here and create dApps. I like what they're doing. They should the website needs to be more telling us exactly what's happening. Right off the bat, we need to see exactly what the website says. Boom. Okay, bam. You know what I'm saying? So super chat on OMG if you get to it. I will. Shout out to Zen. Wait, hold up. Let's go over the super chats right now. I'm behind on super chats real quick. Let's go over them all. First, we had a $50 super chat from Zero Allegiance. That was unreal. Unbelievable. I think I have to kind of go here. Let me go find that. I can't stand when people don't look at my big super chat. Instead of I've sent in a big super chat, someone don't look at it. It's like, you guys saw my super chat. You know, there's the $50 super chat. Took some profits off SHIB this morning. Spreading the love. Can you have a look at NKN, my dude? Also, I want to see some tacos on the stream tomorrow, okay? Thanks. Bye. All right, babe, we have... Oh, wait. My wife made chili. Babe, could you bring me some chili down? Just like a little bowl? And take some profits off SHIB this morning, spreading the love. Also, I want to see some tacos on the stream this morning. I hate to eat during the live, though. It's hard to, like... No one likes that. MM talked about the cup and handle on Bitcoin. He said no one talked about it. LOL. We've been talking about it forever. Yeah, come on, dude. We outplayed all those people, bro. My TA is... over time, everyone's going to see who the real deal was. Lifer, can you look at PVR? PYR. Thank you. Go Cowboys, by the way. Oh, it's a big game tonight. Thursday night football. Cowboys are rocking, man. They're fun to watch, finally. Sorry. It's true, though. It's true. I need help with all the super chats. Where are they? I can't find them. Manage monitors, participants, toggle stamps, send feed. I wish this would, like, help me see more. I do daily roll call. Anyone out here gets detention on Friday. Everyone hates Friday detention. Yeah, you better listen to Island Boy, you know. Thanks for all your information. Can you look up Telcoin? Okay, yeah, okay, here we go. Okay, Blocktopia. Oh, no, we got him. A deep dive on Cadena. We got that. Don't need 19K when you're a lifer. No, you don't. 199 from Roddy Robinson. Appreciate you, man, my friend. You're the man. Forget about it. Hey. Yeah, we're doing the Italian thing. Been a Patreon for 5 months. You're the man. I just signed up for tutoring on the 12th. Thank you so much for the $5 Canadian. This is the lifer way. Can you look at Dot, please? We looked at Dot. We took care of that. Great tutoring in the Patreon fam. Tutoring changed my life. Lifer is an amazing teacher. Give me TA and pattern sight. Yesterday was a day of trading that proves to me that I will be a skill trader finally. Thanks, Lifer and Patreon fam. You got this. You got this. You got this. Can you take a look at Thunder Token? Now we're taking a look at Thunder Token, TTT. And that says, and now nothing else is loading. Oh, there it goes. That's why. Hi, my love. You didn't really bring Chili down, did you?
No.
You brought the baby. No. Oh, wow. So beautiful, right? Enjoying the weather? Okay. Please take a look at Floki. How about PBX? I was there. If there was a dogfight between Doge and Shiba, who would win? Based on the merit, not height. I think Shiba. Adam looking good in a cup and handy. Zero Allegiance needs some love for that big, muddy drop. Yeah, I'm still looking for it. I'm trying to find it. Where is it? See how I'm getting lost in the chats? Because it loads behind itself. And it's taking away my time. PYR. Go Cowboys. Okay, we got PYR. COTI, please. We'll take a look at COTI for JB. Bro, can you look at HAPI? I want to hear your opinion. We love HAPI. We went over HAPI many, many times. It's a great project. We absolutely love HAPI. BLOK, rolling. Yeah, you need to get into BLOK fast. Like, yeah. There it goes, baby. There it goes. There it goes, man. There it goes. There it goes. Where's my phone, dude? I'm jumping in so heavy right now. I can't take it anymore. Hold on, everyone. Give me that moment, please. I know I lose people whenever I have to get in, but everyone's gonna. I have to wait one moment. I gotta jump on in real quick. I gotta do my two-factor. Just give me a second. I've been missing a lot of trades lately because I've been live streaming and just letting them rock by. I can't. This one, no way. Not happening to me, man. Not today, Junior. Not today. Not today, kiddo. Not today. Not Blocktopia over here. Hold that thing for 2 months and see where you're at. Over here. Two-factor authentic. Oh, my phone's dead now, huh? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? My phone is always dead over here. Hey, Johnny. You didn't charge my phone last night when you were playing those games. I'm gonna... Mine. I'm just joking around. This looks hot to trot. That's a breakout, clear breakout. Starting to make a move. Look, inverted head and shoulder inside that little play. We talked about that too as well. We're giving it to you live here. BLOK already starting to make a move. We talked about this on the beginning of the channel. This happens I think this happens almost every day. We can't say every day, but almost every single day. Something that we go over and talk about ends up blasting off. Zentian, Zero Allegiance. I'm still trying to find your super chat. I want to read it out loud. I can't find it. Don't know where it is. You know what I can do though? I can go here and get it. I can go here to the Streamlabs OBS. I love this track, by the way. So let's keep going here. Crypto Greg, super chatted $20. Hey, Lifer, your thoughts on OMG? Looking spicy. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Okay, here it is right here. And then I can replay it, can I? Took some profits off of SHIB this morning. Oh, I did. Spreading the love. Can you take a look at NKN, my dude? Also, I want to see some tacos on the stream tomorrow. Thank you. Okay, we did do that. All right, thank you. Crypto Geb through the $20. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate you. And we're going to go over OMG. Thank you so much for the $20, Crypto Greg. You're the man, dude. Unbelievable. Then we see another one there. Hey, Lifer. This is tough for me. Okay. Hey, bro, can you check out HAPI? All right. And now we're back kind of caught up there. Let me see what's going on. Damn, it's out of control. NKN and OMG now, after we got Thunder Token out the way. So Thunder looks pretty good. I like what I'm seeing for Thunder. Project looks pretty interesting too. Build dApps on Thunder Core. And you can do that right now. I actually like what I'm seeing there. That's pretty interesting. I might actually dive in there and start building dApps. I think something can come out of that. I think you spend enough time in there, you might end up making yourself some money by building out something pretty interesting. Okay. What is this? US dollar 0014? What does that mean? That's interesting. Oh, converter. It's 1 cent. Okay, that's interesting. A USD converter. I like that. I haven't seen that. That's new, or I haven't seen it before. Okay, moving forward. Let's take a look at NKN. Now, I talked about NKN on the 3-day, on the daily, right? Let's see what happened with it here. So we talked about NKN here at 28. It's now all the way, it went all the way up to 42 and went down to 36. It almost did 100x for you. So shout out to anyone. Ooh, an alert on Bitcoin. I got to take a look at that now. So 28.6%. All right. That's kind of the line in the sand. This was the previous kind of resistance. It's at a support and resistance line, and it's coming down on the 4-hour. Is it low on the 1? Yeah, that's beautiful. NKN's about to blast. I mean, and it's very, very bullish. Very, very bullish. Thank you for putting NKN on the radar. You lifers are funny, man. You guys know when to put a chart out. You're like, oh, he's gonna chart it, and it's gonna look great. I love y'all for that. I love y'all. That's also a cup and handle here too, with a larger target to the upside. When that's low, then I look for the 15-minute lock-in. 15 minutes low, not yet. It was already low, coming to the downside. I just put an alert there for the exact entry. If you want to be precise. Precise. Then it's all about the measured move. Risk-reward ratio's got to be there. It's got to make sense. Yeah, and I don't mind risking about, 12 to gain 41. That's a beautiful thing. I like what I'm seeing here for NKN. So we even had the huge time frame. You can see we're already up on the bigger time frame. We're already up. Had you taken the call, you already would have made almost 80% gains on NKN, right? So shout out to anyone that took the call or took the idea or played the technical analysis. Shout out to anyone that trusted the technical analysis at 46.99%. Blasted up to the upside. Absolute insanity, right? So boom, boom, boom. And why? Cup and handles break up off of previous support, inverted head and shoulder, started to make the bull, bam, 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 NKN. So basically called the bottom of NKN around 28. And NKN still has legs and more. So I like what I'm seeing here for NKN. Appreciate that super chat. You're the man. And there's our levels to watch. All these levels are levels to watch and take profits. Okay, whenever you see other support and resistance lines, those are just places to take profit on NKN. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You'll never find a better channel than this out there. I'm telling you. Everyone uses the channel. It's going to get to the point where CryptoFace is going to use the channel. BitBoy is going to use the channel. Everyone out there is going to use the channel. They're all going to be like, we have to use the channel. We don't have a choice. Channel's just been too accurate. We have no choice. Why would you fight it? Why would you fight something this accurate? Or this informational? We cover so much ground in such a small amount of time. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And it is a Thirsty Thursday. We got soccer practice today. Can't wait to get the lifers out there all in the practice. I'm the coach of the team. I love coaching those kids. They give me energy. They give me the vibes. Super excited to be there today. Thank dear Lord for that opportunity to be a coach for the kids. And for you all. And for you all too as well. Appreciate each and every one of you. Let's take a look at that super chat from Crypto Greg. OMG, looking spicy. Is this the Crypto Greg super and lifer connection? So yeah, I'm not always right. We had an idea here. We dumped down. Shoulder, head, and shoulder is possible. Okay, look at this. I'm out on a limb here. Could be a drunken inverted head and a drunken head and shoulder that drops to the downside. We are pointing down on the 1 hour, so we're bearish. As far as my, so that has more downside. This is even a possible inverted head and shoulder here too. I mean, not inverted, sorry. So OMG looks like it might have some struggling. Remember, it pumped before everything else. So it's like, it's a few days before everything else, right? 4 hour is low, ready to pump again. So it doesn't mean everything's bearish. But just putting this out there in case it does actually kind of break down. Now, this is a falling wedge with a 68% chance of a break to the downside. What you want to do is you want to pull a Fibonacci on this as well. Let's get rid of this. I'll show you exactly what I do. I go to the daily, and the first thing I'm making is support and resistance lines. I need to know. I need to know my bottoms. I need to know my tops. I need to see the big picture for OMG. Okay? Alt-H, Option-H makes these beautiful vertical lines, and they'll just set in perfectly. Okay, so now that I'm happy with that idea. Slap another one right in there. Something right in there. Okay, I'm happy with that. We move on. Cup and handle. This thing exploded, right? Broke that high. Came back down. Now it's retesting, right? That happens. So you're looking for where is it going to retest. It is hitting the 50, and right now it's holding this bar. So we'll put a line there because it's holding. But is that not a descending triangle? And aren't descending triangles bearish? To me, they are very bearish. Suggest, and that is a head and shoulder that we looked at before. So some bearish signs. So then I'm going to pull a Fibonacci. Okay. Tells me we could come down to the golden pocket. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw an $11 OMG. So, could happen. Not guaranteed. Let's let this 1 hour play out and see how low we go. Maybe we just fill this out and we bounce. We'll see. But right now, I'm not 100% bullish on OMG. All right, I got to see how this 1 hour plays out. 4 hours in our favor, so once all this figures out, maybe we're in a nice falling wedge and we'll reposition it. But I'll be watching it closely for OMG. Thank you so much for the super chat. Okay. Mr. Lifer, can you look at PYR? Go Cowboys. By the way, let's take a look at PYR from Bobby Fan. My man, Bobby. Oh, Vulcan Forge, man. Smart man for putting that on our radar. So beautiful. We talked about Vulcan Forge going up about 44%. And so far, the Lifers are up. Another call on the channel. The Lifers are up 26%. Came back down, but now we're holding about a 26% gain. That's also a tiny cup and handle, inverted head and shoulder, and forming a bull flag on the right side. I like what I'm seeing here in the bigger overall time frame, and we're holding support region. Thank you for putting this on our radar. I forget about this one a lot. PYR, Vulcan Forged. Okay? $9.26. I want to see the market cap of this thing. Vulcan Forge. Just got a cool name, right? Who wouldn't want to hold Vulcan Forge? $178 million market cap. It can get to $1 billion fast. It can definitely 10x. We could see a $90 coin. Anything is possible. Take a look at the website again, just to refresh my memory. Harnessing the power of Vulcan. Play, build, collaborate, earn, and build. Bring your ideas to life with the fastest growing blockchain game and DApp platform. Vulcanverse, Berserk. Product library. Visit the full library. Vulcanverse. 8,000 members of Vulcanverse fueled by PYR. Interesting. We're live with Vulcan Forge CEO Jamie Thompson.
And that's the right way to come about it. I mean, I think the economics of cryptocurrency are really important to keep in mind, especially on
the CEO of Bittrex.
Supply and demand and bids and offers and making sure
Chris Sinkley.
there's liquidity and
the charts. And actually, you know, I love them. Total respect to all of them. I love it, but we can't say that. Like, so, Vulcan first.
okay. So what?
Here, it's also used to level up.
This is Jamie Thompson, the CEO of Vulcan Forge. Looks like a pretty cool dude.
Various NFTs. You've got nuclear gods and titans and vulcanites that you have to sort of, you know, pay them with peer to level up their abilities. And of course, it's deflationary. That's right. Yeah, it's we do take 6% of every trade and we burn that.
Oh yeah, it's deflationary. That's right. Whatever. We're not going to take that one context and paint a picture of that guy. I like what he's saying. Take a look at his face. Nice to see the face of the CEO and hear them talking. You can't get that every day. So I like that. And that's why I did that for us too. Anyone kind of looking at that, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So let's look at Vulcan Forge now. Inverted head and shoulder, is it not? Highly likely to break up to the upside. Will it not? All right. So you got that going for you. Mark that. Those are usually ascending triangles, are they not? Somewhat of those ideas here. So like this. Getting tight. All right. And I'm going to blow your mind one more time. We're not done yet. All right. We're not done yet. Say it ain't so. That's a possible cup and handle there that's breaking out. This is even a bull pennant inside this area here. That's getting tight. We're low on the 1 hour with a double bottom. This is ready to fly. I like what I'm seeing here for PYR. So, with all the nonsense that we did, you can delete it all. Kind of zoom in here. Hit your support and resistance lines. We're hitting beautifully. Look, resistance came down for support. That was beautiful. So we got an SR flip going. We're close to that all-time high. Are we not? Oh, yeah. Let me see. Let me look. We've blown through the all-time high. We're in price discovery now. Anything can happen to this coin. Now it's based on what's driving it. And it's people getting into these coins and doing their thing. And that seems to have a viable ecosystem. So while the ecosystem's beginning, people are going to be getting in. NFT kind of gaming coin. It's getting, it's out on a, people are talking about it right now on the live. The CEO is live right now. Wow. Shout out to Bobby Fan for being a gem of a gem, a gentleman of a gentleman, coming on in here and showing us the moves. How'd you know, Bobby? How did you know? Because he's a lifer, man. That's how we knew. Duh. Because when you're a lifer, you put in the hard work. You put in the due diligence, and you never stop believing. No matter what, every single day. And so look at that. 18%, 5.66, 3.27 risk reward ratio. I like what I'm seeing. And possible cup and coupe de handle. The coupe de handle. The coupe de handle. All right. Team YGG. ACYGG. Yield Guild Games, man. I'm all over it too. Shout out to the Yield Guild Games team. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Thank you for jumping on into the live stream. Thank you for everyone being here. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, Geist Finance, man. And we talked about that recently. BLOK moving like we thought. Doing damage. BLOK's about to do something serious, man. I'm telling you, it's brewing. Okay, shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for calling yourself Crypto Lifers and jumping on in. Hope you're having a blessed day and you're feeling good. We're about to blow your minds. 15-minute needs to come down. And PYR is going to come into my golden pocket. My golden pocket, not the golden pocket, but my golden pocket. And I'm ready to take its face off later on today. So I like PYR, looking at it very, very closely. I love to hone in, know the trade, an hour before the trade, 2 hours before the trade, get geared up. Position myself, be disciplined, be prepared, have everything right in line, and then nail it, and then absolutely nail it. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. It's 12:28. Damn, I got to get out of here. How does the live always push way longer than it should? My wife gets upset, and she looks at me. She says, "Hey. Can you take a look at HAPI? We got to take a look at HAPI." And I absolutely love HAPI. One of my favorite coins. I like the premise behind HAPI. I like what HAPI does. HAPI is actually looking nice too, which is sad. Babe, HAPI's looking nice and I got to go. So we looked at HAPI when it first really came out. Back August, even July. Wow, it would have been a beautiful play at $40. It only doubled up to 83. The 3 days high on HAPI. That's the only thing. Everything else is low. So that tells you something. 4 hour wants to boom. So look at the 4 hour. HAPI does have some legs. When the market gets very bullish, you just pick your poison. Like, everything's going to rock. You just have to make sure you're disciplined and you don't jump around. People that lose a lot of money, and this is not financial advice, but people that lose a lot of money are people that jump in and out of coins randomly. They don't have patience. Patience pays every man that uses it. Patience, say that again. Patience pays every man that uses it. Okay? Patience never pays the impatient man. An impatient man will never be more wealthy than a patient man. It just won't happen. It's almost impossible for it to occur. The universe says it as such. HAPI wants to break out. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour has moves, dude. HAPI does have legs to go to the upside. Remember that 3 days not your favorite. It may not be the longest term trade, but yeah. And you got 2 targets at hand. Is that the baby? Do I hear the baby? HAPI looks highly likely to pump on KuCoin today. Thank you for putting HAPI on the radar, man. And let's take a look at COTI for JB. Thank you, COTI. Oh my G, Chili. OMG. Hope it's okay to say you're right. You're on right side so much better. You looked great on the right. Hold on. Oh, yeah, because I forgot where I am, too. So I'm not putting the charts where I used to be. See, that's why. I'd cater more to the right side because I forgot I moved. And then I look off to the right. Yeah, I got to move over. You're right. All right. All right. All right. On my way back. On my way back over. And then I look at this while I'm doing my thing. And that's better than nothing, right? Put the jar back over here. Let me take a sip. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. 200 people watching on the live. My clock says 5 p.m. on every number. Sorry. Will change your life. Just study and pick it up. You're in the right place. Should you hold Phantom long term or take my profits now? I'm holding Phantom forever, not financial advice. Not forever, but for a long time. You know. Phantom keeps moving up to the upside. Unbelievable. A beautiful day to be alive. Another super chat. $20 super chat. Hope it's okay to say you're on the right side so much better. Dizzy patterns going right while watching you on the left. People read right to left. You on the right punctuates what you tell us, harder to concentrate. You looked great on the right. All right, so there you go. It's back to the right side. Funny, I see the cup floating around. It's so weird. Every time. An organic poll started on the chat, and we love you on the right. Oh my God, so much better. Thank you. Hey, there you go, man. Turn your camera upside down. LOL. I don't think it will work, right? What does it look like? My wife just gave me a look like you wouldn't. Yo, my. Yo, I just flipped that camera upside down. I looked to the left. My wife gave me the look of death. I'll tell you right now. My God. My gosh. All right, everyone. I'm out of here for the day. I 1x'd on SHIB, also on BLOK. Took SHIB profits, doubled down on BLOK. Thanks for the TA. Helped last night in the QA. Lifer! Shout out to Brian Jones. Sounds like a great plan. Nailing it. Nailing it. Bro, can you check out HAPI? I want you to hear your opinion. We nailed HAPI. All right, everyone. I'm out of here for the day. I got to do COTI for JB, babe. $10 super chat. Let's go over COTI. Again, not financial advice. Just go over the technical analysis, talking about it. So COTI, rising wedge. You know, I said there's a 68% chance that it breaks to the downside. It gets all the way down here to my target at about 44. So it's starting to do its thing, remember? And that's why we suggest that that's possible. So it did its thing. It's breaking to the downside. It'll look for some support and resistance areas. We'll find out where it can find its way. COTI's still coming down on the 1 hour. So in my opinion, it could come all the way to here or about here. Watch it closely. Is the 4 hour very oversold? That's what you want to see. And if it is, then this could definitely be a falling wedge with a breakout. Kind of a flag almost too, because it was very bullish before. We went over Bitcoin, total 2. We went over Bitcoin dominance, total 2. We went over the dollar index. We went over the Dow Jones. We covered multiple coins. I showed you that we hit 184% on SHIB, 184% on, or 184% on BLOK. Like, we've absolutely destroyed the game. We keep killing it. let this 4-hour play out. Eventually, it's going to come to a low. And then, yeah, COTI's ready for its next leg up to the upside. Not too long from now, something like this is going to occur. I'm not sure if it's going to be there or there. We're not sure. We'll be keeping a track. And we'll keep the Patreons tracked for COTI when the time is right. So if you're in the Patreon, you'll get an alert. You'll know exactly what's going to happen at the exact moment. Hey, Lifer, can you look at PYR? Thank you. Go Cowboys. PYR looks like my trade of the day. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. We'll take a look at Bitcoin, and then I'm out of here for the day. Thank you so much for coming in. 53,900, and Bitcoin starts to drop a little bit, but it's holding my flag very, very nicely. So you open up this flag, and as long as it stays in the flag, it's bullish. And it's like crawling on the 1 hour now down here on the floor. I mean, that's telling me it's going to pump. They're just dragging this out so they pump it up to the upside. 1 hour, yeah. Right, I'll tell you right now, 52,096. Scout's Honor, beautiful long for BTC. I'm sticking to the long. I think all is well. Swing this down a little bit below that support line. Delete that. Too many lines. And hide behind the 200-day moving average on the 1 hour, looking beautiful. Highly likely we see a Bitcoin pop all the way up to about 59,000 and even get into that all-time high to 63,000. Tonight could be an insane night for Bitcoin. It's gearing up for something insane, and I'm just saying that, and I'm sticking to it. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Let's get in here and let me get out of here. Let me find out where I put that window. There it is. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for a wonderful day. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the super chats. I'll see you all tomorrow for a wonderful live stream. It will be fantastic Freaky Fridays. I'll see you there. 10 a.m. ready to rock. Peace. Crypto is life.